Hey guys, I got a really cool new gadget. Let's start.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on election.
Ladies and gents, your buddy Rob here. Okay, so I bought a new camera. That's my new gadget. I bought the Sony ZV-E1. Right now I'm talking to you with the ZV-E1 with a 16mm 1.4 Sigma lens. So far it's been a pretty cool lens so far, and hoping to get more lenses in the future. Right now this is it, and I'm hoping to make some really fun content with this new camera with its cool features. The slow motion, which I will be using a lot of. I'm really a fan of the 240 HD and of course the 4K 120. This camera has incredible low light video ability, which is pretty cool. I've done a couple of videos. So I did a couple of tests with it. I did a slow motion test, I did a animal eye test, and I did a low light test. The low light test was compared with the ZV-1 here to see how far you could go as far as low light goes. I normally use the a lav mic when I talk to you guys, but this time I'm using the mic from the camera, the in-body mic, so the audio may not sound quite as good, but I think it's usable. Alright, so let's get to the video. We're going to be doing a low light test. I have the Sony ZV-1 and the Sony ZV-E1. Let's see how the low lights look together. They're both in automatic. Alright, we'll leave this room and go to a darker area. See how they expose in intelligent mode here. Alright, this is how it looks. With the door, only a sliver of light comes in. Now there is light coming from the blackout curtain behind me, but very little. The one that's darker to my left here, or maybe your right, is my Sony ZV-1, and the one that's actually still autofocusing on my face here is the Sony ZV-E1. Let's close the door all the way. Okay, right now, on the ZV-1, it looks like it's pitch black. And on the E1, it's having, there we go, it's actually autofocusing now. It's at 12,800 ISO right now, where the ZV-1 is, it can't find me at all. So there you go. This is my little light test here. This is amazing. The only thing lighting me up right now is on the E1 is going to be the light from the screen. Which is pretty amazing. And one here on my left, your right, is going to be the ZV-1, the super dark one. Alright, we have Greenly the bear dragon here. And I have it on animal bird feature on the camera here, so it should be focusing on her and not on me. Right now it's got her, it has her head in focus here. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Greenly does not like being on camera, but you know what? It's too bad, Greenly. Okay, so this camera is really cool, but there are some things you need to know about this camera. There's some extra cost involved. Like right now I'm using my Sigma 60mm 1.4. This is an APS-C lens. It's a really good lens. I use this lens on my Sony ZV-E10. But there are some features that require full frame, and that would be the framing stabilizer. When I tried to operate it, it said you can't use an APS-C lens with that feature, so keep that in mind. And as far as the breathing compensation function, you need to have a native Sony lens, so keep that in mind too. If you want to have, I guess, a really well-working camera without any issues, you have to have a full frame native Sony lens. So you don't have to have that, but if you want to use everything the camera offers, you have to have that. And as far as the high frame rate video, shooting goes. I have V30 cards. That's all I've ever needed up until now. But in order to use the 4K 120 or the 240 HD, you have to buy a SD USH2 type card, and I didn't realize they were that expensive. I was looking at SanDisk and Sony Tough cards, and fortunately all you have to buy is one. This is not a 2-card camera, so keep that in mind when you buy this camera. All right, guys. So what do you think? If you have any questions or opinions, please put them in the comment section below. All right, guys. I'll be seeing you soon.